Look, we all know Netflix is basically a digital junkyard half the time. You scroll for 40 minutes, find nothing, and end up rewatching some sitcom for the 10th time. But if you dig deep enough, like really deep, there are some absolute sci-fi bangers hiding in the shadows. Today, I've done the heavy lifting for y'all. We're counting down 5 hidden sci-fi gems on Netflix you probably skipped over but absolutely need to see. These aren't your typical blockbusters. They're the weird, the wild, and the wonderful stuff that makes being a movie nerd worth it. Number 5. Paradise.
Diese Frau hat dir 40 Jahre gestohlen. Und die holen wir uns jetzt wieder.
First up is a German flick called Paradise. And man, the concept here is an absolute killer. Imagine a world where you don't pay off your debts with money, but with years of your life. A biotech company called AELMN can literally transfer youth between people. Our lead, Max, works for them until his own wife is forced to give up 40 years to settle a debt. It's a dark, slick, dystopian tale that really makes you think about youth as a currency. The performances from Kostya Ullman and Marlene Tanchik are super grounded, and the whole thing looks like $1 million. It's got some predictable tropes toward the end, and the pacing can feel a bit rushed when it turns into a thriller, but if you liked In Time with Justin Timberlake, this is like the grittier, more intellectual cousin. Number 4. ARQ.
Is this a dream? How is this happening?
I think the arc is causing time to loop.
How?
I don't know.
Next is ARQ, a gritty little time loop movie that proves you don't need a massive budget to melt someone's brain. Robbie Amell stars as an engineer trapped in a house with his ex, played by Rachel Taylor, while masked raiders keep breaking in to steal a perpetual energy device, but every time they die, the day resets. It's fast-paced, intense, and the way it handles the Groundhog Day gimmick feels fresh, because the characters actually learn and adapt in ways that kept me guessing. Now it all takes place in one house, so if you're looking for epic scale, this might feel a bit claustrophobic or small. But honestly, for a micro-budget flick, it's a total gem. If you love bottle movies, where the tension just keeps ratcheting up, this is a must-watch. Number 3. In the Shadow of the Moon.
What did you say?
Is this where it happens?
This next one is a wild ride that starts as a standard police procedural but turns into a full-blown mindbender. Boyd Holbrook plays a Philly cop obsessed with a serial killer who only resurfaces every 9 years. But the killer doesn't seem to be aging, and the crimes defy any kind of logic. It's directed by Jim Mickle, who I really like, and he brings a cool, moody atmosphere to the whole thing. The way the mystery unfolds across different decades is just awesome, and Holbrook's performance as he slowly loses his mind is top-notch. I will say, the plot gets pretty complex, and if you start pulling at the threads of the time travel logic, it might start to fray a bit. But for fans of Looper or Predestination, this is a fantastic, underrated mystery that doesn't pull its punches. Number 2, I Am Mother.
There's a droid here.
Mother's not what you think. She's taken care of me my whole life.
You haven't seen what they've done.
Not Mother.
I Am Mother is one of those movies that just looks stunning. It's set in a post-apocalyptic bunker where a robot, voiced by the legendary Rose Byrne, is raising a human girl to restart humanity. The robot design is incredible. It's mostly practical effects, and it feels so much more real than a bunch of CGI. When Hilary Swank shows up as a stranger from the outside, everything daughter has been told starts to crumble. The tension between the mother robot and the humans is palpable. It explores some heavy philosophical questions about AI ethics and what it means to be a good person. It's definitely a slow burn, so if you're looking for a non-stop action flick, this might be a bit too meditative for you. But if you're into heady visual sci-fi like Ex Machina, this is a polished masterpiece you shouldn't miss. Number 1, What Happened to Monday?
Am I going? Run.
The trash will soften the impact.
It's empty.
Sorry.
Finally, my number 1 pick is What Happened to Monday. This movie is a total banger with a wild premise. In a world with a strict one-child policy, Noomi Rapace plays 7 identical sisters who all share one identity. Each sister only goes outside on the day of the week she's named after. When Monday doesn't come home, the other 6 have to figure out what happened without getting caught by the government. Noomi Rapace is incredible here. She's playing 7 different characters with distinct personalities, and you totally buy it. The action is brutal, and the world building is super immersive. It's got a few logic leaps that are a bit dopey if you think too hard, but the pure adrenaline and the unique concept make it a winner. Fans of Children of Men or high-concept thrillers will absolutely love this wild ride.